Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. The subject of my vlog today is real advantages of being with a Filipina over 30. But before I get started, let me welcome my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. I'll never take that for granted. A 58-year-old American grew tired of the rat race, decided to move to the Philippines in search of a new life. I found that new life, and I want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences. Only way I know how is by giving you the nitty-gritty. Exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. Having dated younger women and older women over here, I just want to give my take on this. Mayan buntag. On this popular subject. It's one of many subjects that I get thrown at me on a daily basis. Should I date a younger Filipina or an older Filipina? What are the real advantages? I'm not going to waste your time today talking about, oh, she's more experienced, oh, she's more mature, she's settled. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about the real advantages as I see them. And this may help you, make your decision. The first one is she's a recycled virgin. She's taken herself out of the dating scene a long time ago. And she's decided to focus on her work and her family, or her children, if she has any. She's sworn off men. My girlfriend said she was angry with men, and it was a long time since she even had sex. My girlfriend, it was 2 years. And they have a whole lot of pent-up loving that they're willing to share, that they want to give to the right individual. And it's good. So yeah, they're what I like to call recycled versions. That's one of the top reasons. The second reason why there's a lot of advantages to dating and being with a Filipino over 30 is she struggled longer. And see, that struggle brings with it appreciation. And really, a lot of men, they just want to be appreciated. It's not really about love, just appreciate. Hey, good morning. Mayan buntag. I'd rather a woman appreciate me than love me. And she's lonely, She's tired of struggling by herself. She wants somebody to spend, the rest of her life with, really, because I'm going to tell you something. Once a Filipina turns 30, she's considered an old maid. So the struggle has brought along appreciation, and that's a good thing. That's an advantage. Don't take me for granted. If I'm, nice enough to help you, the least you can do is appreciate it. Another real advantage is that she's realistic. She knows that no knight in shining armor is coming through that door. Her expectations have been lowered. See, in this age of TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, a lot of women over here, they're smelling themselves, these younger women, and they've gotten entitled. It's all about them and what you can do for them. But an older lady, she's more realistic. See, her expectations have been lowered. She knows in her heart of hearts that her pool of suitors is very thin. And men over here, they basically look at her as a pastime. And one of the greatest compliments that you can give a woman over 30 here in the Philippines is to show genuine interest in her. Because she knows, you know, a good man over here is going to be few and far between. So just having, good morning, that realistic view, you know, her feet on the ground, so to speak, that's a real advantage. She's out of the daycare business. A lot of the men who come over here, we're older men, and even though I've had children since I've been over here, a lot of men, they don't want to have children. I mean, their children are grown, you know, they've got lives of their own, and they're not really looking to have children. Some men have had vasectomies, and see, older women, they understand that. They don't have a problem with that because most of their children are grown, are growing, and it's okay. They don't want any more children. And see, that's an advantage. Because, as I said before, when you come over here, you just blow on a Filipina, man. She's going to get pregnant. One buntag, sir. So, yeah, she's out of the daycare business. You don't want to have children. If you had a vasectomy or something like that, hey, it's fine with her. She don't care. That's an advantage. Because even though these women won't say it, they want children. I did a video about the 7 things Filipinas want but will never ask you, and that's for a child. But an older woman, 30 and over, it's no big deal to them. They're out of the daycare business. They're trying to enjoy the rest of their lives, to take advantage of, you know, the free time. Because I don't know about anybody else. I've got a 1-year-old daughter, and I tell you, that's a job. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of worry. So yeah, she's out of the daycare business. And the last thing I talk about, which I could go on and on about the advantages, because I've dated young and old. Older Filipinas, they're connected and they can get things done. And at my age, being 8,000 miles away, I need to be with somebody that knows how to get things done, because you're going to need it. You know, a lot of the younger Filipinos, they're shy, they're bashful, and they're young, so they don't really know anybody. But the older Filipino, not only does she know how, but she knows where to get the help that's needed. Good morning, my buntag. And that's very, very important. I need a go-getter. I'm 8,000 miles away. I don't need nobody to be hesitant and halting and afraid. You know, I've received my vaccine last week, week before, and had it not been for my girlfriend being a go-getter, I'd still be waiting. She was able to pull some strings and get me in there. And I appreciate that, and you're going to appreciate that. That's a real advantage. Because a lot of the things that you're used to having, you're going to have a hard time finding. And boy, is it good to have somebody next to you that can sift through all the BS and get what you need. So yeah, there you have it, man. Those are some real advantages. One buntag, good morning, of being with Filipino over 30. Like I said, I'm not gonna waste your time with that. Oh, she's mature, she's experienced, she's settled stuff. No, she's a recycled virgin. That's a great advantage. She hasn't had men jumping up and down in years. She's got a lot of pent up love, and she wants to share it. And it's good. She's struggled longer, so she's going to appreciate you. What man doesn't want to be appreciated? I'd rather be appreciated than loved. She's realistic. She knows that no knight in shining armor is walking through that door. her pool of suitors is very thin. So her expectations are down to earth. Her feet are solid on the ground. She's out of the daycare business. She doesn't care if you don't want to have children. She probably doesn't want to have any more. She doesn't care if you've had a vasectomy. She's happy. Her children are growing. She enjoys the new freedom that she's got, man. Try to raise a baby. I've got a 1-year-old daughter. It's work and it's worry. And last and certainly not least, she's connected and knows how to get things done. Good morning. Is this a church? This a church? Oh, this is a church. I didn't even know it. Pentecostal church. Yeah, she's connected. She's a go-getter. And guys, if I have to tell you how important it is to have a go-getter sleeping next to you, you're 8,000 miles away, you're getting older, then you're going to miss the point altogether. Not only does she know how to get things done, she knows where to go to get the help, and she's not afraid to ask for it. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're in America, it's getting late. If you're in the bed, I hope you help somebody before you got in the bed. But if you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink. Guys, listen, this is not just some spiel that I'm giving. I mean this. People need help, man, you know. Over in the Philippines, it's about 8 o'clock. I'm ready to go home, take my shower, get ready for my live stream. Millions of people out of work, man. I was talking to a guy last night. Philippines has been closed exactly, let's see, June, April, May, June, 17 consecutive months. That I don't own the music to that YouTube that's coming from the gym. Businesses aren't working at capacity. People need our help over here, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Good morning, sir. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.